Okay, I received my Classic Accessories pontoon boat today. It came in very quickly, of course. FedEx is pretty prompt. First thing I did was I took it out of the main cardboard box and which is wrapped, of course, and inspected each part before I took it out of the box and took 2 photographs of where the packaging was ripped, just in case there may have been a leak in that area. Those were the only 2 visible spots so far that I found that are damaged. But there's no damage to the actual unit itself, which I'll be able to see the damage here. To the bag, there's slight damage there, and over here on that corner where it was ripped, and on the opposite side, there's a nice big hole right here by a cup holder, which shouldn't damage the product whatsoever. So then I took, of course, the first one out, first pontoon out, trying to locate the bag that contains the small parts. And, of course, it wasn't in that. So I'm going to have to try the other pontoon and find in one of the pockets there's supposedly a packet of small parts. So I'm going to find that. Okay, I took the pontoon out and immediately found what was missing, which is actually a note saying, "Attention! Parts in here," which of course you probably can't see very well, but it does say that. And it was torn off, and that's why I didn't locate that first off. It had apparently come loose. That's why apparently they tore the hole to shove it in there, because it came out. Not good packaging, but acceptable. I can accept that. Okay, here we go. We've got one piece here. That would be the tool for loosening the thing. There's the 2 oar deals. But so far, so good. Of course, you want to be careful stepping on anything that's laid out. You don't want to step on these pontoons because they've got a bladder on the inside. Now, you don't want to crease it, because that crease can weaken the material. And if you step on it, what you're doing is you're stretching that material in a way that it's not supposed to. So be very careful you don't step on these things. I almost did. I felt it underneath my foot just in time, moved my foot. So if I get a hole right in here, right there, the tip of my toe, then that would be my fault, because I stepped there and may have pinched the materials inside. And you definitely don't want that. Hopefully I moved my foot in plenty of time not to have pinched that bladder on the inside. Hopefully hopefully I didn't put enough weight on it to damage it. So you got to be careful. Do not step on these things because you can damage it from your own weight, actually. Okay, here is one of the fill tubes valves. So simply take that off, basically. Okay, there we go. It's fit on there now. I'm letting it cool just a minute. It's cooled down, actually. It didn't take but a few seconds to actually stretch it out just enough to get this put in there, and then once it was stretched out just enough, now it's cooling down to fit on there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it off or not. Oh well, it's practical. I'm going to use it for anyway. So, there we go. That part's fixed. Okay, friend, or enemy, or something, I don't know. Anyway, he's cool. This is pumped up to about 75%, which is where you're supposed to stop. So you're not overinflated for the framing portion of it. Still have one more to go. Now, as you can see, when friends or enemies come over, you just put them to work. Besides that, you buy the beer, they'll do anything. All right. I'm putting it all on there. Huh? I'll put it all on there. Yeah, I'm talking to him again, not you. Anyway, guys, remember that once you pull the, you've got it filled to 75%, make sure that you click that, twist it, and so that the air doesn't come out. Put your little cap on there for the meantime. And now I'm ready for, I believe, the frame. Take two. Apparently you take and have to unstrap all this and remove it from the buckle and get the entire strap out. Come through the bottom side of this loop here, over the top, back through the buckle. Alright, now that I got the two sides on there correct, because I didn't have left and right tags inside the pontoons, I got confused and put them on the opposite sides. Now I had to switch them. But once you got the straps on, then you're supposed to get them on there firmly, I guess, and then finish inflating the tubes once you got them up so tight, I guess. So now I'm going to make some adjustments and finish inflating the tubes, I suppose, and see what it looks like. Okay, we're standing at the front of the pontoon. This is the seat assembly here, and the bracket that goes across. We'll plug into the two tubes coming out there and there. So the seat attaches to these two flat rails through them and then attaches underneath so that you can actually adjust it up and down the slats, which is pretty simple. There's no holes to go through except for one long slat. So you got the full length for adjustment, which is pretty cool. Then you got two little pieces in the back portion of it for, I'm not sure what yet, but I'll get there, I guess. Okay, I put together the seat and the frame. It's pretty simple. You've got 4 bolts on the bottom, of course, and you put them through the slats, and washer, lock washer, and wing nut. Okay, we got the basket in. In order to get the basket in, I had to do a little bit of bending and adjusting and modifying the bends. You can see that it's still not quite straight. Well, you may not be able to see it, but anyway, it's not quite straight, but it's a lot better than it was. The pins don't quite fit all the way through like they're supposed to, or all the way in like they're supposed to. Like this one right here, I've got a gap right here. Well, over here I don't have a gap. Basically, it looks good, but needs a little bit more adjusting. I'll have to work on it.